Hello and welcome back to the idea of my frugal life. I am here with another recipe video with a budget meal with cost. How much did it cost me to make this recipe? I am going to make another pasta dish because, as you might know, pasta dishes are usually very cheap and easy to bulk and to batch cook more quantities as well. So that's why I often choose those kind of recipes as my budget meals. And I do have a lot of pasta in this house. Now, I prefer pasta like penne, fusilli, lasagna, all those kind of pastas. I don't really like spaghetti as much. However, my son really likes spaghetti, and sometimes I will make spaghetti because there are a few spaghetti recipes that I would like, and this one is one of them. So that's what we're going to make. So the first thing I need to do is to put some spaghetti to boil. Because I want to give you the cost of this recipe, I am going to find out how much spaghetti I'm going to use, and I will need my scales to give me some actually, yeah. I want to use around 250 grams of spaghetti, because that way it will give me a few portions and not just two of them. That's why. Now I do have different quality spaghetti today here, but that's fine. Now I am going to break my spaghetti because I prefer like that. I know lots of people prefer to have it as it is, but that is your preference. I prefer to break it. As I say, spaghetti is not one of my favorite pastas, so to eat. So yeah, I prefer to break it, but that is a personal preference. You don't have to do it like this just because I do it. In the meantime, I'm gonna use some bacon. I'm gonna put it in the air fryer. I've got 6 slices of bacon. I've boiled some water. I'm adding it to the spaghetti. I am not going to add salt because I'm going to season the dish together, not the spaghetti. And I'm going to let it cook. The spaghetti is cooking, the bacon is cooking. There's a lot of noise in this kitchen, and I just chopped my vegetables in the food processor. I'm now adding some olive oil to this pan, and I'm going to add the vegetables and let them cook a little bit. a lot of vapor from the cooking, so I'm sorry about that. Today is one of those recipes that there's a lot going on at the same time, and that's why. And also I'm kind of in a hurry today whilst I'm cooking. So I'm going to add the vegetables that I chopped in my food processor. I'm going to allow them to cook here. I also have tin mushrooms. Now you can use the fresh mushrooms if you'd like. I don't, because I only eat mushrooms out of a tin. I do have a thing with mushrooms. These are the only mushrooms I eat. So yeah. Now of course you can use fresh mushrooms. There's nothing wrong about that. It's just my preference because yeah, it is what it is. Now I've got 200 grams, about 200 grams of these cherry tomatoes. I just washed them and I'm going to add them here as well. Again, is a recipe that is packed with vegetables. Is great. Having vegetables in your food really makes your food go further, and it's much more healthy as well. Now I am going to season now. I'm going to start with some salt. And I'm going to use pepper. Salt and pepper are always a staple in my cooking. I'm going to add some coriander this time, dry coriander. Again, I only use dry herbs, they are cheaper, much better to cook with if you are on a budget. My bacon is done, so I'm going to cut the bacon. It doesn't matter how you cut it, just in bits. I like to cook the bacon separately. I think it gets more crispy and better flavor than cooking it with the vegetables. But if you'd like to cook it with the vegetables, it's definitely up to you. So we're going now to add the spaghetti with the vegetables before we add the bacon. I discarded most of the water from the spaghetti. I always leave some water in the pan with the pasta, because that way you can add that liquid to the other pan. Making sure I add all the spaghetti over there. I'm not gonna move, this is fine. I think here, fine. Now let's mix the vegetables with the spaghetti, making sure it's all incorporated well. Now because the previous mixture had the seasoning, when you add the spaghetti will have the season as well. So it will be absolutely fine, you don't need to add more. Now I'm going to add the bacon. Again, bacon, you know, got enough salt. You don't need to add more salt because of that. Again, mix, making sure it's well mixed and distributed. Now we are going to add some single cream. I've got one of those tubs of 300 milliliters of single cream. If you want, you can add some cheese on top. With this pasta, I actually don't usually add cheese on top. I can now turn off the oven. This is absolutely fine. The cream is bubbling, so it's okay. But yes, you can add cheese on top. I usually don't. I like it as it is. And it's such a nice meal, easy to make and so cheap. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you very very soon for another recipe video, a vlog, a shopping haul, or a meals of the week video. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye bye for now. This recipe is one of my favorites. I like it very much. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a very budget-friendly recipe. In total, it cost £5 to make 6 portions. So each portion cost 84 pence, and I think it's really frugal, very very tasty and affordable. And I'm sure it can be a lovely family winter meal. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you very, very soon. Bye bye for now.